Hello everybody, I am Morgan Freeman. Today I'll be playing The Elder Scrolls Online. Now, where the hell am I? Hello everybody, I'm really ill. You can probably tell from my voice. Man, my voice sounds awesome, but my god it hurts. Well, it's not really that bad. It does make me sound vaguely like Morgan Freeman if I put on the voice. Whoa, this just slowed down like crazy. Right, I'm going to very quickly turn down my settings so that I can actually play this smoothly whilst I'm recording, because apparently it doesn't like it. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I am not playing this like that. That looks like a potato, except worse. Alright, I can just about live with that. He looks a bit rough around the edges. My monkey, his face is a bit mashed together. And my horse looks like he's been airbrushed. Also the shadows look like they're out of Skyrim. Anyone that's played Skyrim knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right, so yeah, let's dive in, I guess. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I'm playing The Elder Scrolls Online. I used to hate it. I used to think it was absolutely terrible. I'm not a big fan of MMOs, to be fair. I don't really like them. But this is really cool, and this video is kind of going to be a bit of me dicking around, but it's mostly going to be me talking about the game and why I think it's actually not shit. Okay, Jesus, that's the fucking hell. Right, I'm assuming it's also running low because there's a lot of people and it's taking up a lot of power to do all of this plus record, so I'm going to run over here and I'm going to go somewhere where there's less stuff going on. God, these textures look absolutely dreadful. How people actually play it like that, jeez. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you can't afford a good PC, then play on what you can, man. I mean, you got to enjoy this, like, in any way possible. But yeah, so I'm going to go somewhere a little bit less laggy. Alright, I've only gone and figured it out. Jeez, that took way too long. Right, so, let's talk about this game. Let's talk about why I thought it was shit, first off. I played the beta, and I did enjoy it because it was new and it was interesting, and it's the Elder Scrolls, and I'm a fanboy, I'm going to be honest. When the beta was over, I started thinking, okay, I had a bit of fun, but to be honest, it wasn't that great. And then I heard about how much it was going to be, and it was supposed to be like, you pay a full price of a game, and then it's like £7 a month or something like that. And I was like, there's no way that I'm forking that out, because, you know, if I play that for a few months, that's cost me over £100, and that's just ridiculous. And then also, I just watched a lot of reviews, found out that it was kind of not very well made. A lot of people were really pissed off about the way the game ran, and I left it. But then, I saw it was on sale on Steam for a tenner. This was after they'd stopped doing the subscription part, so it was just £10, and you can play it whenever you want for you know, free. I was like, yeah, sure, because they re-released it as Tamriel Unlimited, and I was like, man, maybe they're going to make it good now. So I tried it, enjoyed it a bit, I got to like level 7 or something, and then I didn't play it for a while. And then I got back into it about a week ago, because I was like, you know what, I've spent money on this, I love the Elder Scrolls, I'm going to give it a proper chance. And I'm so glad I did, because now I think I'm nearly level 30 now, let's have a look. So, yeah, I'm level 29. I've played this for nearly 100 hours now. I just absolutely love it. You've just got to consider it an MMO that's set in the Elder Scrolls universe, but not an Elder Scrolls game. Because even though it is Elder Scrolls, it's not the same. It's got completely different mechanics. It's just got the same style, and it's got like the same lore and everything. But once you just realise that it's an MMO that's set in this universe, it actually is pretty great. I am absolutely disgusted at the frame rate that I'm getting right now. I might have to just label this as a review, because I can't make a gameplay video that's this slow. But yeah, it's just, I've had so much fun with it. There's literally, like, I have not run out of things to do. I've got so many quests available, just so many. Like, I've been playing with Matt, who's been on my channel once or twice, and we've just been having a blast with it. Like, there's world bosses that you can do that are just out there for you to find. There's dungeons for you to do. There's quests that you can do together. It's got everything. Like, it's just so... Once you realise what this game's about, you're like, actually, it's not a shit Elder Scrolls game, it's a great MMO. And I'm probably going to get all the DLCs because this is, like, really fun. And the only reason I haven't already bought them is because I just want to make sure that I'm actually going to keep playing this, because, you know, occasionally I do get bored of games after a week or so. So I'm just going to give it another week, see how I feel. But I'm so tempted to buy them now because I know I'm going to just keep playing this game. I don't even know what quest I'm doing, man. I'm just killing stuff. I'm having a blast. But yeah, I'm not going to shoot them just yet, because I remember now. Oh yeah, I'm a vampire as well. That took me 3 days to do. That's the cool thing about this, right? So everything in this game is way harder than it is in Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind or whatever. And that's because, you know, when you're playing a single player game, you are the special person. Like, you don't play as a normal guy in a video game. You're like the chosen one or the most powerful, or you start as the underdog and then you get powerful or something. Which one do I want? I'm gonna have that one. But yeah, so powers and stuff. And in Skyrim, you know, you want to be a vampire, you get attacked by a vampire, you contract vampirism, or you can get the DLC and become a vampire lord in about 10 minutes just by saving this girl after you reach level 10. And that didn't take me long at all to reach level 10 from a brand new character. And that's because you're the special one. It's, you know, the game's designed for you and only you as a player. But in an MMO, everybody's out, you know, doing the same stuff. How are you supposed to have people who are all different strengths and things if everything's easy? So they make everything really hard to work for, which I think is actually really good. And the only ways to become a vampire are to either get bitten by a really, really rare enemy and then go to this special shrine and do a thing, or you can get bitten by a player who's already got vampirism. And that's what I did. I asked around and somebody did it for me. And some people charge for it, which is pretty, like, I don't agree with it, but it's pretty interesting that there's like an economy based around it. There's people who will like actively seek out wannabe vampires, and some of them will do it for free, like I did. Like, I joined a guild where everybody just helps each other out, which is really cool. Or some people will actively seek them out and stop them because they want it to be an exclusive thing, which is why it was so hard for me to become a vampire. I don't know how Matt did it, but he literally started the game and boom, somebody said, "Do you want to be a vampire?" And like, he wasn't even level 3 at that point. Like, that's just crazy. Jesus Christ, my voice. Oh my god, my throat hurts. Talking doesn't hurt, it just feels horrible. As in, like, not talking feels horrible, just my throat feels horrible. What am I doing? Rescue Cyrodiil. Okay. Oh, well, there she is. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. There's some rye. I don't want any rye, thanks. So yeah, and like, everything's just, I don't know. I really wanted to shit on this game when I started it, but I can't. I really have fallen in love with it. It's a really well made game, actually. So just for the sake of getting through this, yeah, I'm going to leave that there and read it. Yeah, I get the gist of it. So yeah, Worm Cult, Man and Marco's people. They're trying to use Worm Concealer, yeah. Gotta get in the dungeon. Alright, obviously normally I would read that, but right now I don't know. I just want to go around and kill stuff, and that's the cool thing. Like, you can do whatever you want in this game. And also, just to give you guys an idea of how big this game is. So this is the area I'm in right now, which is pretty bloody huge. That's like nearly the size of Skyrim already. Now, that's the entire world. And then there's also Cold Harbour, which is another world as well. So you've got this ridiculous amount of stuff to do. And look, I haven't even been to all of these yet. The only reason I couldn't get to them before was because you need to finish the main quest to be able to travel to enemy territory. But, yeah, I mean, like, look, even the places that I've only just got to, all of these areas are absolutely huge. You got Cyrodiil there. I went to Cyrodiil. Oh, pardon me, I keep coughing. I'm going to cut all of that out. I went to Cyrodiil. I went up to a fortress that was somewhere in this area. Oh, whoa, okay, all the stuff's appeared. Yeah, I went up to... It was one of these two. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill someone. So I ran. It's like the PvP area, so it's other players that you're fighting against. I ran over to this stronghold, and I saw this dude at the gate, and he disappeared. And I was like, okay, he's probably gonna reappear at some point and attack me. And then he reappeared, so I started hitting him, and then he hit me once, and I died. And that's when I realised that he was a level 600. And I haven't been to Cyrodiil since. I'm gonna get myself a welcome stone. But yeah, you really need to be in a group if you're going to be going to Cyrodiil, because otherwise you're just going to get straight up ganked. There's also, if you see that thing I'm looking at on my compass next to the east symbol, the portal looking thing, those are gates to Cold Harbour. They're kind of like the Oblivion gates of this world. Well, they are Oblivion gates, they're not the same as the ones in Oblivion. But yeah, they're really cool. They're basically... you fight wave after wave of Daedra and Dremora, and then eventually you get a cool chest as a reward, and then Moloch Bal's like, you've got some fight in you, haven't you? Oh, yes you do. He doesn't say it like that. But yeah, my health's gotten bigger. How did that happen? But yeah, so there's that. And once I've killed these guys, we'll have a look at like the crafting, not the crafting. We'll have a look at like the customization and like the skills and stuff. Oh god, I'm almost dead, I didn't even realise. I'm really glad that I'm a vampire, because I can just take her health. Give me health. Alright, today is really not my day. My camera ran out of battery, so now I don't even know where the end of the last video was. Anyway, yeah, so I was, let's just assume that it got what I was saying a second ago. Let's talk about the skills. So, you start out with a certain set of stuff, so you got 3 classes, which you, like, I've used that a little bit, haven't used that at all. And I've used this one quite a lot actually, because it gives me health from other players, which is really useful when I'm not playing with Matt, because Matt's a healer. Oh my god, I can't stop coughing. But yeah, so like this is like, as an archer, or as a Nightblade I guess you could call me, it's really useful having stuff like this. So like they've really thought about how these skills will benefit you in a fight. Like I've got one that stops somebody from being able to move for a while. It actually lasts for quite a long time. So, like, if I go up against more than one person, I can use that on someone, and they won't be able to move, and then I can focus on the other one and kill them, and then I can come back to that one. And then, obviously, they've also got it set up so if you hit them whilst they're stuck, they'll be unstuck. So you can't just use it to, you know, cheese them and kill them. That, I can take person's health and heal myself with it, which is really useful, as I said, because I'm not a healer, and I kind of need that to be able to get by in a big fight. Haven't really used that, but they seem interesting enough. And then I haven't really used that either. But yeah, so, and that's the thing, like, you don't need to use these. I probably will when I become a really high level and I've got nothing else to level up. And then I'm sort of doing a bit of two-handed. Oh, I can actually level these up, I might do that in a minute. Oh, I've got a new thing. Ooh, swat enemies in front of you with a mighty... Ooh, that's pretty cool. Additional bleed damage. And then I haven't really used that. I've used my bow loads, as you've probably noticed. What's this? Hasty retreat. Got you, major. Okay. But yeah, so like... And also, you notice how each skill has its own set of levels inside it, like sub-levels. When these reach level 4, as you saw with the two-handed, you can then morph them, which is kind of like leveling them up, except it gives it a new ability. So now this will either stun people and knock them back, or it'll empower me, increasing my damage, which is pretty cool. And then I haven't really used these. I will get around to it. Then you got your armour. I started out as a medium build, and then I worked into heavy/medium, because I noticed that it was just like, if you enchant stuff, you can actually get away with it. Like Matt's a mage, but he uses heavy armour. I don't really use light armour. And then just quickly, you've also got Vampire Soul Magic, which is really good. I don't understand how it's fair that you can use that, because that's like 4 times the damage of any other normal ultimate ability. But yeah. And then you've got all these other things, and the crafting is really in-depth, and actually really cool, and, like, looking for crafting materials in Skyrim, I fucking hated it, it was shit. This is really fun. It's just you got to find certain materials that are out there in the wilds. You know, like, you chop down a tree, you get some wood, you can make a bow now. You don't need to find 50 screws from, you know, different parts of the continent, and then go to the place where the dog barks thrice to find some linen for your sash. It's just like, you want to make a bow, get some wood. There you go, now you can make a bow. Well done you. What kind of wood did you get? Oh, you can make a really good bow with that wood. It's just cool, man. I mean, like, what's so hard about that? Why can't Skyrim be like that? You want to make a hood in Skyrim, now you need fur, you need some leather, you need a little bit of cloth, and also you need some stitching and a sewing needle and shit. It's just like, not necessary. Where the tits am I? Man, I've not been paying attention to this quest. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. And now I'm going to fight this Atronach. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I would go to an area where I can craft and I can show you what the crafting's like, but I'm already lagging just from this. I'm not sure why, because this isn't a graphically demanding game, and my PC runs it fine when it's on ultra settings. I think it's just the fact that I'm recording. It must be really taking it out of my computer. I am using Fraps still, to be fair. I've heard that this is like one of the worst programs to use nowadays. You know what, I'm probably going to have to replace it, aren't I? Fleshy lava. That sounds nasty. But yeah, so like, I don't know, that's a horrible last shot. So this is the Elder Scrolls Online, and I really like it. And I don't have any more. Oh, I do have another title. What's volunteer for? Oh, is that for joining the... that's for joining the Alliance. Anyway, but yeah, I also have a horse, and a monkey. Where's my monkey gone? I've lost my monkey. Where's Raisins, man? Raisins. Oh, there he is. All right, so yeah, that's me. Sideways a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll do more videos on the Elder Scrolls Online when I've got better recording set up. I've probably talked for too long now anyway, and my voice is progressively getting deeper and more awesome. But at the same time, I'm losing it slightly, ever so more. Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and beans of all sweetness. Thanks very much for watching. Part of me kind of hopes that my voice will just sound like this forever now, because it's really cool, but it's not gonna last, and I know it's not, and that makes me sad, but oh well. Apart from that, I hope I get better soon. That would be nice. I have work on Thursday. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm not going to do my normal goodbye because that'll rip my voice out, so yeah. Bye.